Hoi hoi. What's that? Yep. I need to wash it though, is the thing. It needs a washing. But yeah, it is a lot shorter. It'll do the thing again. A little bit shorter, a little bit tougher. Or so I think. Right? How's your day? I'm actually glad you're here. Glad you're here. Let's go over this list thing I have, right? We had the list of progress. So remember, we're gonna do a weekly check-in, and we didn't get to do that, but we can do that now. All right, so the weekly check-in, remember the first week, uh, we didn't get to do anything. And that was because of that water leak. So nothing progressed. But then, last week, a lot progressed. Here's where we check in. I was able to get one side of the 5 carat weight topaz polished completely. And I was not able to film one joke clip. I did not do that. And I didn't add a video to the car channel. I did actually get to test an air freshener prototype. And I made a new air freshener schematic. Did a lot of progress on the air freshener. Really proud of that. And finished the container quote and the other quote. And I picked a restaurant gem. I did not write one episode, and I worked on consolidating the 20-minute set, but not much. So this week, our goal is to get the 5 carat weight topaz on the top and then facet one side. So I have actually put it on the top. It's drying right now. The rose quartz, I was able to finish the one side of it, and I successfully transferred it. Now I gotta do the other side of it, and we'll be able to show that on the show. It's a really good piece of rose quartz. Big, clean. It's got nice reddish pink to it. And I like the polish on it. I did work extra well on the polish. Let's see. So the 5 carat weight, I got it on the top already. I want to facet one side of it. I want to add one video to the car channel. Let's see. Let's put that down here. I did not get to film a clip for the joke. So this week I'm gonna facet the 5 carat weight. I'm gonna film a joke clip. I'm going to make a completed air freshener prototype. I want to solder a prong setting. And I'll show you guys that in a minute. How's it going, Albert? I've got, yeah, I want to finish this prong solder setting. Write one episode, consolidate 20-minute set, and add one video to the channel. At least progress in those. Okay, so when it comes to jewelry making, there's wire wrapping. Yeah, I like a good wire wrap, but I want to step it up a notch. Oh, I'm sorry. I hope you get better. I'm gonna keep my camera on here so it'll help induce vomiting. I want to solder, like, you can wire wrap stuff, but if you really want to get into the fine metal work, and here's the thing about jewelry, it's heavy. Durable materials are heavy. Valuable materials are heavy. No lady like Lady wants to be all bulky and strong, hauling around a bunch of rocks on their self. So the idea is to make jewelry light and beautiful and durable. Yep. Put some acid in your bee barf. Lemon honey water. Lemon honey water. Let's see. Where were we? The soldering. That's what it was. So I want to step it up. I want to step it up a notch from wire wrapping into soldering. Now, when it comes to soldering, it's different soldering electronics than soldering like a ring, because you're trying to make the metal one piece without deforming it. So you have to have a solder that's kind of doped with another metal. So you'll always have that joint, but you can still get it, melted enough and then polish it out. So early on, starting with some cheap copper core wire. It's steel coated copper wire. This was like $1.50 or something like that. And it's bead wire. And it's been sitting out for a couple years now. It hasn't oxidized. So that's pretty cool. It's definitely copper in the core. It's copper colored in the middle. So a while ago, I put some rings on and I soldered them with electrical solder, silver lead solder. And it worked. I mean, they're all soldered. I could polish it down, but the thing is, the ring itself didn't melt, so there's always going to be that weak area. But I did get to explore with that. And then also another thing I did is I took the end of this and I ground both the tip into a cup shape and I ground a little prong grab. So like you grind a divot in it, and then it'll grab the gem. You put it down in it, and when all the prongs are there, they go clink. Now, that seemed to work. So what I want to do now, instead of wasting time trying to make some setting with this and the solder that won't work properly, is get a silver alloy set and try to solder and polish that. Make a prong setting. Which that solder set I soldered up from Mother Nature. I wonder how she's doing. Saw she was live grooving out earlier. Hope she's doing good. I prefer tea. I like tea too. Yep. Lemon and honey in your tea water. Tea is water. Why are you guys arguing? Tea is just even grosser than water. It's water with extra gross. It tastes like when I smell the underside of a lawnmower and people drink it, and it's been famous for like lots of years, and ninjas are supposed to drink tea, and no. Drink my sugar water drinker. I'm a man. I'm a manly man. Watch football. Play football. I have feet and balls. I always think about that movie True Grit with John Wayne, and he's like, he's telling the girl, he's like, I don't know, she's like, I'm thirsty, or he's like, you want something to drink? And he's like, what do you have? She says, I'm partial to cold buttermilk. He says, well, we don't have no cold buttermilk. We don't have no lemonade neither. We got whiskey and plenty of it, or something like that. I don't know. But then it goes back to the fact that I drink a lot of Mountain Dew, and this is basically lemonade. But it's caffeinated. It's drugged lemonade. That's manly. You know, since it's lemon and sugar, it is kind of like honey lemon tea, sort of. Maybe that's why I'm so healthy. Am I healthy? Alright, I finally, since I'm happy with the results, that was another thing, Colette. Since I'm happy with the results of the polish lap, I'm gonna go ahead and order an additional polish lap and the 2mm dops. Okay, go make some tea. By the time you get back, I'll have the game going. And the 2mm dops. I'm gonna try and do that by the end of this week or next week. So let's put that on the list. 2mm dops. I like it. We're winning. I like the fact that we're keeping track of stuff. Let's do that. gonna bold out the accomplishments. So what does that leave us with right now? Video, sitcom, let's see, car channel, sitcom, and 20-minute set. Because the prototype for the freshener will happen on Friday. Okay. Let's send a message to our trivia person. Okay, let's send that copy pasta inquiry to another person who does trivia. Nerm, 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 nerm. This is so messed up. They're all like... They're all like, yeah, this is trivia, and this is on the weekend, but it's in Brisbane, Australia. What is this weekend, anyways? And was there anything that's supposed to happen before the end of the month? Because this weekend is gonna be February. So what, the 3rd? February 3rd. I am back with tea. Okay. How's the tea working out for thee? I am looking at pictures of Picasso's pizza, and it's all about sports. And then there's food close-ups. They don't have any pictures of their bar. So I don't know what it looks like inside. And I want to know what it looks like inside. They have trivia and karaoke. So, wait, it's in Rhode Island? Who in the fuck does that shit? Fuck you, Facebook. Actually specifically filtered by an area. And then this one's in Canada. Hmm. So there is no trivia in Moline. What about Davenport? Nobody wants to do trivia on Saturdays. Okay, then. Good tea. Okay, that's good. Okay, so that's one. This is another. All right. So a 20-minute comedy set, huh? I don't know about all that. Let's pick out a couple jokes, then we can do the game. Actually, we did just install, or just we did just start Dead Money, but I've never really liked Dead Money. I was like, man, it's a good point to start, you know. So we could actually go over and play Fallout 3 real quick, since there's not really that much in Fallout 3. What do you want me to joke about? Pick something for me to joke about. I'll write you guys a joke. There is gold. Can you tell I got the fever? You're right about that. Oh, he knows. He knows. There's gold in these jokes. There's gold in that dead money. Let's see. Bits Redux 1. There's so much of this extra stuff in here. All I need is the bulk jokes. I don't need all these reductions. Ever wash your laundry early in the week and wind up wearing the same thing twice? tried to dress up and someone told me to wear a cod piece. I said, that kind of sounds fishy. Every time I hear the word cod piece, I picture a fish in a tuxedo. Fun fact, cod piece is also a type of sushi. I've never delivered those jokes. Ever. Huh. Codpiece is also a type of sushi. Yep. Yep. Getting rid of the all jokes redux. Getting rid of temp jokes redux. Let's do a save as. Okay. I'm gonna have to do it. The old, drain the dragon and get a refill. I tell you what, if you guys can actually put up with it. Let's see if I can play any jokes for you. Let me know if there's anything funny in here.
Seen nothing yet. This guy's so filthy. Should have you guys earmuffs. It's not Rocky, no. I didn't mean physically filthy. Guys, welcome to the stage. My friend and yours, Jacob Downey.
I got a couple of pieces of news. There's a local optometrist who's offering eyeglasses for pirates, claiming they'll be ready in about an hour. It's May 4th, so it's Star Wars Day. They've revealed an invisible robot named C-3PO. It's the end of the news, I swear. Let's see. Trying to work through this. I'm new to this. I want to give a shout out to all the new comedians. Really awesome, great job. I got to give another shout out to a comedian I'm a fan of, is Rodney Dangerfield. You know, I got to give him a shout out because he deserves some respect. He never gets any respect, just like me. I don't get no respect. Like a while ago, I went to the bank and I was wearing a mask, and they said, "Sir, you need a bigger mask that covers more of your face." I said, "But this one's doctor recommended." They said, "We just don't want to look at you. No respect." It's bad out there. You know, it was so bad the swallows won't come back from Capistrano. It's so bad the kids are saying, "Do we have to be there yet?" It's so bad the Dalai Lama washed his hands with antibacterial soap. But I'm kidding. It's actually good. It's getting good out there. It's so good the people have had to switch to their original excuses for skipping church. And I was raised in a Catholic church. You know, we sit, we stand, we kneel, we stand, we sit. I feel like I'm doing calisthenics. You know, I went to a church without all that. I started getting restless leg. And I learned I'm supposed to say grace before I eat, but do I have to say grace before I eat seconds? You know, and what about like dessert? Is there like dessert grace? Because that's honestly the part I'm most thankful for. I'd say dessert grace twice if I get to have dessert seconds. I do like to eat. You know, I subsist on the diet of dips, sauces, gravies, glazes, dressings, and toppings. And it's got me thinking, you know, you can really tell how well somebody's doing by the condiments they have in their fridge. Like if you got ranch and bacon ranch, you're doing okay. You got Thousand Island dressing, you're worldly. And if the only condiment in your fridge is baking soda, you probably work as a comedian. I like it when my condiments do two things. Like when my moldy blue cheese will cool my hot wings and give me a dose of penicillin. Or like a Thousand Island dressing, you get a vacation and a better salad. If you combine Western dressing and ranch dressing, you get dude ranch dressing. And if you combine them all, that's American. And I have been eating a lot of condiments. I have been putting on weight. I'm trying to work it off, but I've been putting on extra weight because, all this legal weed's giving me secondhand munchies. I don't even have to pay for it either. I just go to the gas station and wait for someone with tinted windows to open their car door. You just roll up to a stoplight and roll your window down and ask the person next to you, pardon me, could you pass the green Dijon? We'll give it to you. It's great.
That was my very first time riffing. On stage. I was like, pass the green Dijon. And then I said, they'll give it to you. Fiore is great. And in my mind, I was going to say, like, so much more. But when I was on stage, I was like, oh, people are laughing. Shut up. Let them laugh. Let them laugh. And then I was like, oh no, they're going to stop laughing soon. Keep talking. And all of that goes really, really fast. I had a lot of fun up there. I need to go back to the jukebox. It's a place of good memories. The first joke best. What was it about? What was the joke about? Was it the microphone joke? Oh, I forget to. Oh, where'd it go? Okay. Alright. I lost the thingy.
I didn't mean physically filthy.
Optometrist who's offering eyeglasses for pirates, claiming they'll be ready in about an hour.
Okay. That one's a classic.
It's,
Thanks. I appreciate that. Okay, so that's our jokes redux 1. Jokes redux. I don't want these jokes reductions. I want to start scratch. All the jokes. Yeah, that's probably what I should do, is just take everything and then reduce it down once. Because I'm losing track of this stuff. It's like, which one's the first one? Which one has all of them? This one obviously has them all. As of about 2 weeks ago. Oh yeah, I had some good jokes last night. What were they? Why are there definitions of words that contain words I also don't know the definition to? I used to listen to heavy metal to get pumped up before I lift weights. Now I just scroll on Twitter to get juiced up. I want to be a vegetarian, but I really like meat. So I'm trying to find a genetic link between Hitler and chickens so I don't have to feel bad about eating them. I'm so alpha male. I don't wear tie-dye. I wear wind dye or no clothes at all. Wear tie-dye. I wear wind dye. No clothes at all. I'm a hard man. I prefer ginger ale over ginger lager. It's a beer drinker's joke. Um, Bits question mark. Can't do the question mark. Okay, those are the categories, but I don't know when they're damn, because all the jokes don't have categories on them. Man, I really need to get this organized. There's good stuff in here. There's a lot of fluff. I mean, think about that. If 1 in 10 jokes is good, enough that it'll get a laugh on stage, that means I got 300 jokes. That's a lot. But it also means that there's 2,800 jokes that we gotta delete. And then, it really is probably a good idea to go back through them, all of them, even the ones with notes. All right, Albert, you convinced me. We should play Dead Money. I do want to play some Fallout 3, though. But we should play Dead Money. Then we can come back and become the Enclave. We'll have an increased appreciation for it, and we won't have to go as far to get there. Man, they're so disorganized. Why are there so many columns? There's not supposed to be multiple columns. Blorf. Yeah. What? Only drink my tea? No, you said, because I was talking about doing Fallout 3 instead of drinking, or it's late. I was talking about Fallout 3 instead of Dead Money. But you said there's gold in Dead Money. And you're correct about that. These are terrible jokes. Like, taxes don't work. Why should I? I tried using my keyboard to log on to the internet, but I couldn't handle all the E motions. Nope. There's been a chicken serving drinks at a local bar. Patrons are calling him a chicken tender. That's so dumb, and people laugh at it. So do I. This week is the annual golf cart regatta, where people come out and say, "Regatta golf cart." Look at us, regatta golf cart. The golf cart regatta, where people come out and say, "Look at us, regatta golf cart." In business news, Vlasic has refused to merge with Clausen, claiming their offer was a bum deal. Police have been pulling over prostitutes for not using their turn signal. The government is mandating shorter cigarette breaks, demanding smokers be quicker on the draw. What do pigs like to do when they go to the casino? They like to play 5-card poker. Texas Hold'em poker. No, poker? No, okay. The police joke, okay. I've got another part of that, Albert. The police joke, I have another part of that. I've got like 3 more jokes to that. It was a good way to round it out. But the thing is, we're here on the list and it's scroll, 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 scroll up there. A marmot has tunneled into a local bar claiming he wanted to go for a drink. Okay, one more. One more. Oh, here's one. Okay, 2 more. Because this one, I love this one, but it never gets a laugh. Reports say that the Major League has switched to using Bluetooth baseballs. There have already been complaints of butt dialing, but nobody butt dials anymore. What kind of fish comes already smoked? A seagar. What kind of fish do they serve at McDonald's? The big mackerel. And why aren't plumbers vegetarians? Because they don't like leaks. I don't. Shh. Alright, let's kill some money and get some gold. That's a little bit of progress on that. I think a lot of it. Good fish jokes, thank you. I think a lot of doing that is just habit. It's gonna be getting in the right habit. Because I don't have the right habit for my jokes. I get them, I add them on the list. I get them, I add them on the list. There's this friggin' pile of jokes in the corner. At least they're digital. So I have that. So I need to go through and organize them into one-liners and bits. The one-liners are good squeakers, though. Like where I'm like, fun fact, codpiece is also a type of sushi. Completely separate of whatever I'm talking about, you know, about sushi, but, or cod pieces or whatever. But if people are laughing about something, they'll just be like, you know, oh, here's a little extra laugh.
Has fortune left you behind? If so, the Sierra Madre Casino, in all its glory, is inviting you to begin again. Come to a place where wealth, excitement, and intrigue await around every corner. Stroll along the winding streets of our beautiful resort, make new friends, or rekindle old flames. Let your eyes take in the luxurious expanse of the open desert under clear, starlit skies. Gaze straight on into the sunset from our villa rooftops. Countless diversions await. In our casino, take in the theater.
What did you call it? Stronghold. We're gonna play Stronghold. Stronghold 1. The original one.
So if life's worries have weighed you down,
It's the plan, right? Probably better do that. Oh yeah, I don't have a whole lot in the way of melee weapon skill, do I?
Don't go through the gate to Puesta del Sol yet. Gather the others first.
Oh, the mist. Yeah. That's a tough choice, right? I mean, if you get into all of it, in terms of grooviness, Raider Radio is pretty groovy. I really like Galaxy News. The radio shows, I got the radio shows. Herbert Daring Dashwood. I got those in my car. For long road trips. Oh, okay, if I had to pick one, Albert, if I had to pick one radio station to listen to forever, it would be Black Mountain Radio. What's Neil up to today? Standing down by his shack down there. Has he moved? A little.
Watch out for the villa inhabitants. They're difficult to kill unless you chop them apart. If you can, blow them up or disintegrate them.
It's got good music and, you know, the hosts and stuff are interesting. It's funny. Okay, yeah, I just went around that guy, right? Yeah. Yeah, because he's here, and we went up and around. Alright, that works. Good job, everyone. darn. Could have done without that. At least I got the guitar though. Ooh, I didn't get the music thing. Okay, so that's what that is. There's gotta be some way to shut that off. What's your pick, Albert? Did you say, I don't like Galaxy News? What is your pick? That includes Fallout 4. I'm not sure what stations are in 76. Also, Albert, if you're asking about Fallout radio stations, you might get a kick out of, what is it, Radio New Boston? I'm gonna have to look that one up for you. It's a 24-hour live stream on YouTube, and they add additional Fallout-esque songs and created additional content. I chatted with the guy. He showed us pictures of himself. He's a cool guy. Oh yeah, we're supposed to be able to do things here. about that. Not sure how far I have to go. Oops. That was a lot bigger explosion than I expected. Where am I then? Okay, I'm just down this way. Which is just... Okay. Oops. Forgot about that part. Do I only have 7 bobby pins? Better be careful. Got a laser pistol. That's exciting. Who else is excited about a laser pistol? Me? I am. Oh, I think we found a back door. Hey, to be fair, I'm not the only guy that gets excited when I find a back door that I can use. Okay, yeah, that's the front door. Oh, and it's very easy. That's sus.
Speakers and radios interfere with the bomb caller frequency and can trigger the detonators prematurely. It is an unfortunate side effect, one I did not anticipate. I was unable to calibrate the callers to block the signals. So, you'll have to make do.
What did I just pick up?
Turn the noise off. Puts dog in the cage, hiding downstairs.
Oh, vending machine codes. Okay. That's what those are. I'll use that, maybe.
Are you listening? From now on, when I talk to you, pay attention. I've left markers on your Pip-Boy. Find the 3 other callers in town, 8, 12, and 14. Get them to the fountain. Obey me, and you can all go free.
Claire did rounds again today. Glad he left his ghostly entourage at the casino. Walking light shows make me wonder why he's got us on staff. Could blast us in any second. Otherwise, Sinclair runs tight ship. Good to see in these times. Know how smart he's trying to make a resort escape everything in the outside world, but rich guys can make it happen, even ones that have been hit hard like him. Pretty quiet, even from Cuesta del Sol. Imagine Morris up in the casino has more than enough guests coming in. Set up the radio so I can listen in to the gala when it fires up. Left one out for the prisoners. Sinclair doesn't want us to be too strict with the guests tonight. May just toss the key in the holding cage with anyone we pick up and let them unlock the door when they sleep it off. Set up radio downstairs to broadcast through the speakers. Don't want to miss the performance. Receiver down there is stronger than the desk radios. Stash some supplies from the evidence room to celebrate once my shift is over. Rest of the guards will be too busy to check on me.
Get away while you can, before he comes back. Prohibition list going to be difficult. Told him so.
Claims getting automated systems confiscate items even the slightest bit radioactive or foreign. Ship back to visitor's source address. Already in the villa, didn't mention the construction crew, he dismissed it. Sooner than he gives his prohibition speech, his pal swings by the same hour asking how hard-nosed we are going to be. Told me he couldn't guarantee he could keep me supplied if I didn't treat his friends with the same respect. Security system. Sinclair installed security system for visitors coming in and out of the villa. Doesn't care about what they do when they're inside, only we confiscate personal items that could be dangerous. Make sure we know who enters. Ask him about watching the construction crews. That was a villa matter. That means the prick runs the show. As long as there were no more accidents among crews, that's what he cared about. Barely tucked my flask under the desk before he showed up. Gets that disapproving look when he sees the hard stuff. Ooh. And a thing that shoots them.
Dog hurts.
I mean, now we're swimming in it. We got resources. Resources. Now we can make stuff happen. Dean's secret stash. I'm gonna have to start unloading soon. Finally get some stuff that's useful.
So hungry.
Weapons and mines in today, along with shotguns and ammo enough to defend the villa. Trouble breaks out. Sinclair's taking the world situation seriously, even all the way out here. Maybe more so because we're out here. Hate to think someone got their hands on half the stuff we have stored. Military ordinance to turn the villa into a minefield. Dispenser's up and running. Had a few problems. Part of some World's Fair exhibit. Contacted researchers about dispensers. Turns out they do more than supply. Codes can unlock ammo and repair kits. Store backups of the codes in the contraband room. Oh, get some sleep, Albert. Thanks for coming by, man. I'm gonna get some sleep myself too, so have yourself a good night. Thanks for coming by. It's good to see you.
Don't let him make me hurt myself. Hurt keeps him away. comes back.
Knew you would come. Below the cage. Down to where I am. Maybe you saw the letters I scratched on the villa walls. A little farther. Follow my voice. That's it. The one in the cage? Dog. I had to lock him up. He keeps disobeying me.
Oversaw the vending machines all working. Mostly because the casino crew was running the show finally complained to the chief about the machines. Feel like a company store, only get a few casino chips with the paycheck, so we can barely buy anything. Chief says he's not sure the chips were Sinclair's idea. And if we had any problems with the machines, let him know immediately. Another discussion with the Questa crew told Chief difficult to enforce prohibition list. Alone searches, Chief had Gala on his brain. Sinclair put construction in the villa more important than patting down construction crews for liquor and chems. As long as they don't hurt anyone. Got a little hot under the collar. Chief did too, told me to walk it off. Whole thing stinks. Chief's barely got time for me. Now Sinclair's turning blind eye. Thinks in the villa 'cause friends running the show. One good thing about this assignment, no more writing parking tickets. Sinclair laid out streets so narrow cars can't come in. Resources, what they are, may not want folks to waste gas coming here. Cuts down on traffic noise. More than that, Sinclair wanted the villa to be reclusive. As long as I don't have to worry about double parking snobs or priceless gas hogs clogging the villa, I don't care less. Wonder how I expect folks to get here, though. Seems extreme.
That's me, there on the table. The disc. My voice. Can't take any chances, though. You may be some victim who simply stumbled down here. If so, can't let you let Dog out. No, not yet. If you're who I think you are, you came to fetch Dog. Use him to drag others here. Now I'll use you. And that Pip-Boy you're wearing. You're smart. Clever. The key to Dog's cage is simple. Take my voice to the cage above. Let me speak to the beast inside.
Oh, I gotta play the thinger.
Dog, back in the cage.
What have we here? You weren't who I was expecting. I'm disappointed. Still, even if you aren't my intended guest, you take direction. Good. You can't have been an idiot to figure out how to release me from my cage. Or perhaps you are, with that leash on your arm, and the one around your neck. With our collars and manacles, why, we may as well be kin. Locked myself in. Could feel myself letting go. Dogs howling, getting louder. It happens when he's hungry and no one's around to tell him no. I've been trapped in here for some time. Then you come along and let me out. So, you opened my cage for a reason. Now, I want to know why. That's the easy explanation. The one humans use. Pre-war technology. As if it's the cause of all ills, mind and body. I needed to come out of the cage to protect Dog. From clever humans. Like you. Do you see these wounds of his, covering his skin? The bear trap on his arm. He placed his own hand in it. The name he carved in his chest. To remind him of who he is, he inflicts pain on himself to silence me, when all I try to do... He cuts, hurts, and tries to murder me out of him. He won't succeed, just makes me angrier. Dog is the beast. We simply change cages. Like the ones here. Don't play stupid. I already have to mind one child. You must have figured it out by now. The old man obsessed with the Sierra Madre, riddled with greed. Hoped you might be him when I woke up. All you are is his hand. You're the same kind of greed. Followed the radio, the broadcast, and now you're here, all confused. Not for long. You'll figure it out. Elijah. Human. Weak like all of you are.
feeling age circling him like starved dogs, howling for blood. To me, he reeks of age and failure, and madness. To me, he is simply the old man. To Dog, he is Master. His name, meaningless. Running out of years, hopes and dreams running through his withered hands like sand from the big empty, and scorched by the sun. The old man, this Elijah, tried to hold the sun in his hands. Arrogance was cast down for it. Icarus' crime was to fly too high. Elijah wanted to bring the sun down to him. Arrogance. Heard the call of the Sierra Madre, just like you did. Exactly the same way. Finds out it's more than a story. Comes to this shining, poisonous grail, this jewel of the desert. Dog knows him more than I do. Dog's always nodding, always obeying him, because he's weak and hungry and greedy for Master's affection. Of course I know. Even if I don't see it happen. Down in the cage, I hear echoes of the footfalls, the click of the collars. Every time I see one of you, I know exactly how you got here. You couldn't help yourselves, any more than Dog can help himself. You heard the voice, the promise. And then you walked right into one of the old man's traps. Then Dog comes for you, drags you here. The way back doesn't matter. Try to leave, try to disobey, and your collar ends the journey faster than you can say, begin again. You're clever. You'd be able to find a way back if you left the villa. Dog can... I can find the way back, if back is where I even wanted to go. Until the old man lets you go, you're going nowhere. This beautiful paradise, with all its toxins and death, it's home. Me? You think I want to haul bodies around the wastes like a Brahmin at the whip? No. Dog does it. When the old man says fetch, Dog fetches. You were in a man trap, and Dog made his rounds and dragged you here. When, I don't know. But it must have been recent, before the cage. I don't remember you. That isn't surprising. What is that it was when Dog was out of his cage. Free, hungry. He knows not to eat anything he catches in the traps. After that, however, so he dragged you here, You got spared. Dog must have fed after you arrived. Once he was fed, that allowed me out of the cage and put him inside. Do you remember how long you were out? Must have already been in the cage. Already had the collar in me. You're lucky Dog didn't devour you. Otherwise, we'd be closer than we are now. No. No, I don't think so. Even in here, I have more control than you do. I'm not leaving until the one who controls the collar shows. Not his voice, not his hand, not his lackey. Him. And when he comes to see me, we'll settle things. So go on. Go back to your master. Tell him I'm waiting for him. Dog may follow him. I won't. Then I still win. I'd rather die in this cell than have Dog follow him any longer. Follow his orders, his commands, desperate for recognition. The old man, he has the need to hold on to the past, to the Madre. I'd rather be free. Let go of this shell than have it cage me any longer. They all wanted their freedom at first. Then, they realized they could get inside the Sierra Madre. After that, their freedom wasn't important anymore. They couldn't let go, just like the old man. So you say you want your freedom? No. Even if you feel that way, it won't last. You'll forget, get greed blind, and you'll turn. Dog? You're not talking to him now, are you? No. Even if you could drag Dog out of his cage, you still couldn't get him out of this cage. I put him here for a reason. If he could have escaped, he would have. So here he stays. Of course you can't. This cage is locked tight. From you and the old man. They were here when I arrived, so I made use of them, in a manner of speaking. More their voices, really. These collars, they don't just track us. You can eavesdrop on them as well. Tune to a frequency, and you can hear everything someone is saying. So perhaps it's a good thing that Dog swallowed his collar. Anyone listening would find it difficult to hear past the digestion. Very good. Yes, it's another layer of white noise to ensure privacy. Unfortunately, it's also acted as a dinner bell for the residents. As long as the holographic greeter outside is active, however, I can get by them. The holograms fascinate them. Ghost worship, perhaps. The key? Why, it's the old man, the one who brought us here. I hid the key on me so Dog wouldn't know. I just need the old man to show up, so he and I can talk. If Dog was in control when the old man appeared, well, he would just do whatever he commanded, as always. And I can't have that. Dog obeys, yes. Why? Do you have some means of contacting the old man? You don't play it. If you do, I'll find a way to get out of the cage, end you. I'll murder you, crush your arms and legs until... No, you wouldn't. If you did, you won't escape this place alive. I'd shatter every one of your limbs to splinters and leave you here. You think I'm afraid of your collar exploding, killing us? No. I'll leave you breathing, then keep walking until my collar goes cold. I'll prop your broken body in view of the Sierra Madre so you can see what you came to steal, forever out of reach as you die. No, you're not. Even though Dog's more docile, easier to control. You may regret this. This place is where creatures like Dog can survive. The people that fill its streets. He is as vicious, more vicious than them. His hunger can help you more than I can. When I am in control, the shell is difficult to fight in. The inhabitants of the villa, they are difficult to kill. They need to be chopped apart, hacked on the ground, disintegrated if you can. They are difficult to kill, but not to devour. And Dog is always hungry. If he is with you when they fall, he will fall on them, end them. If I am with you, fighting will be far more difficult. And so, greed, practical or otherwise, has its day. Although it may not matter. I suspect the Sierra Madre will be reward enough for ones like you.
Master, the Dog not hear you come in. Too hungry now. At cage door. Master, Dog is listening now you are close, and he can hear you over hunger. Dog doesn't have a... Here it is. Dog didn't know it was there. How did it get there? Yes, Master. Master sounds different. Quieter. Master, Dog doesn't want to be in the cage anymore. Dog will be good this time. Dog promises. Yes, Master. Dog waited a long time. Brought you many people. Dog will follow. It's cold now. Dog's still
Inside's growling. Pretty circle on the machine, all glowing. So hungry.
Oh, hey, we can buy stuff from that guy.
Swallowed something bad. Tastes like burnt wires. Ugh, air smells bad. Swallowed something bad. Tastes like burnt wires. No have wrist collar now. Dog's still good at not be seen.
Is that 11 caps per dollar? Yeah, it is. Oh, I thought that was another Dean's stash.
Inside's growling. this place. Want to go back to the base. Or the church. Miss the church.
Okay, right.
Want to go back to the base. The church. Miss the church. Doesn't come back. Mean. Bad. No have wrist collar now. Dog's still good at not be seen. Doesn't come back. Bad. Swallowed something bad. Tastes like burnt wires.
Salida del Sol gate alone. You're not done with the villa yet, so don't stray.
Hope the voice doesn't come back. Mean. Bad. Don't like this place. Want to go back to the
Oh, there's
base.
15 of them? Gee whiz.
Is the church.
I thought there was 5 of them, but there's 15? We'll never find them all. I don't care about 15 worth of finding them all. If we get to 5, I'll do a dance.
Always yell at dog. Yell at dog because gets hungry. Can't stop it. Always need more.
Picking up signals near your location. Detonators. Watch for traps.
Don't like this place. Want to go back to the base. The church is the church. Nom nom nom. Dog getting full. So hungry.
Um.
Continuous street the way tourists keep rolling in.
dog because it gets hungry. Can't stop it. Always need more.
Hope that tourist is hurrying at Colette.
Where is Master? Did he go away? Dog will be good this time.
That one's got a head on their shoulders. For now.
Where is Master? Did he go away? Dog will be good this time. Dog is following. So hungry. So hungry. Inside's growling. Dog was getting hungry. Where is Master? Did he go away? Dog will be good this time. Inside's growling. yell at dog because gets hungry. Can't stop it. Always need more. Inside's growling. Here's the... Dog hunted back west.
Oh, we got another Dean stash. Inside's growling. Always yell at dog.
Yell at dog because gets hungry. Can't stop it. Always need more. Don't like this place. Want to go back to the base. The church. Miss the church. Eyes stinging.
Oops. Thought we had already been up there. But, guess that answers that.
Where is Master?
Okay, yeah,
Did
that's
he
the
go
other
away?
side of that one.
Dog will be good this time.
That's what's up there. Okay, yep. So then, yeah, and that's
Hope
from
the
there.
voice doesn't come back. Mean. Bad.
Nope. Way wrong. I am way
Eyes stinging.
out of line.
Where is Master? Did he go away? Dog will be good this time.
Have a seat.
Don't have wrist collar now. Swallowed something bad. Tastes like burnt wires.
Have a seat, and then we'll talk. The Sierra Madre. Beauty, isn't she? She the one who invited you here? Or maybe you didn't catch her voice on the radio. Woke up confused like some of the others. Least you're still breathing. By the way, don't get up or make any sudden motions, no matter how uncomfortable that chair gets. The cushion's just for show. Sounds like you've done some blue-collar construction work in your life. Your ma must be proud. Still, get up without my permission. I'll blast your ass so far through your head, it'll turn the moon cherry pie red. So, let's keep this sweet and polite, and finish our conversation with no misunderstandings. And that's what I've missed, a rapt audience. Just because I work in entertainment doesn't mean I'm a moron. I heard my necktie beeping. I know what that means. I'm part of this somehow. I want out of this contract. And if you put me in it, I'm not going to be too happy. So whatever's going on here, if you're part of all this, you're taking orders from me. What are you talking about? That's an interesting clause. That's a real bad contract you have. We have. All right, all right. Looks like marriage finally caught me. I'm listening, partner. What's next, if we're death till we part? Not leaving me much choice. The fountain, huh? Hope the hologram's still working and the battery's running strong. I'll follow you. I'm not going alone, trust me. Not like I'm a coward or anything. I'm not running around town without an escort. I'm serious. One of the locals catches us, we aren't coming back. And I'd like to keep an eye on you. All right. But you already got company, so tell you what. I'll meet you at the fountain. Don't have to take the long way back. There's a short
Like this place. Want to go back
It's
to the
through the
base.
cloud, but if I'm with you, I can help you through
Is the
it.
church.
If you do.
Dog was getting hungry. Run!
Where the hell did you get this one? Dog? What? So you don't forget your name?
I don't remember you. Who are you? Where is
Too
Master?
slow, huh?
Did he go away?
Dean.
Dog will be
Dean
good this
Domino.
time.
I live here.
You look like food. Smell like food. Dog.
All right, pal. You stay in your corner, I'll stay in mine. Do not leave me alone with this thing.
Swallowed something bad. Tastes like...
Okay, that's 2 out of 3. Time to go get a refill. Okay, I made it back. With lava cake. And this. Because it'll be intriguing. In my opinion. Okay, let's try it.
I don't want to set the world on fire. I just want to start a flame in your heart. In my heart I have but one desire, and that one is you. No other will do. I've lost all ambition for worldly acclaim. I just want to be the one you love. And with your admission that you feel the same, I'll have reached the goal I'm dreaming of. Believe me, I don't set the world on fire.
War. War never changes. Since the dawn of humankind, when our ancestors first discovered the killing power of rock and bone, blood has been spilled in the name of everything from God to justice to simple psychotic rage. In the year 2077, after millennia of armed conflict, the destructive nature of man could sustain itself no longer. The world was plunged into an abyss of nuclear fire and radiation. But it was not, as some had predicted, the end of the world. Instead, the apocalypse was simply the prologue to another bloody chapter of human history. For man had succeeded in destroying the world, but war never changes. In the early days, thousands were spared the horrors of the Holocaust by taking refuge in enormous underground shelters known as vaults. But when they emerged, they had only the hell of the wastes to greet them. All except those in Vault 101. For on that fateful day, when fire rained from the sky, the giant steel door of Vault 101 slid closed and never reopened. It was here you were born. It is here you will die. Because in Vault 101, no one ever enters, and no one ever leaves.
Now we go to the weird part.
Let's see. Are you a boy or a girl? It's a boy. A boy. We've got a son, Catherine. A beautiful, healthy baby boy.
Oh, James. We did it. A son. Our beautiful son.
You've got a bright future ahead of you, son. I'm sure of it. Look at you. Look at you. Hi there. I'm your daddy, little guy. Daddy. You're going to need a name, aren't you? Your mother and I have been talking. What do you think about... That's a good name, don't you think? Fits you perfectly. Looks like they've finished the gene projection. Let's see what you'll look like when you're all grown up.
Well, not so much since I got my hair cut.
you're going to look a lot like your dad. See that, Catherine?
Oh, oh, very strapping.
It's a big world out there, son, full of all sorts of people. What about you? What kind of person are you going to be? You're just
James?
Catherine?
James?
Catherine! She's in cardiac arrest. Start compression. Get the baby out of here. Move! Move! 1,000. 2, 1,000. Come on. Hang on, Catherine. Hang on.
Okay? We need a doctor, not a deadbeat. Fail to meet my expectations and there
Don't
will be
look straight into the light, pal.
James and his cheerly chatter.
Decorations,
May your
just
future
to
be
make
bright.
employees, this place will feel just like Come on over here, son. Come on. Walk to Daddy. There you go. My
Almost kind of like to
goodness,
skip
just
all this.
a year old and already walking like a pro. Your mother would have been so proud. Listen, kiddo, I know you don't like it when Daddy leaves you alone, but I need you to take care of yourself for a minute. You just stay here while Daddy runs to his office. You'll be okay, pal. I'll be back in a bit.
It is kind of neat to see, you know, vault life. It's like this game was all about vault life. But I need to get some rest. I should probably sleep it up a bit. It's gonna be a good Tuesday. We'll stream later. Have a good night.